Typically, when you think of a hero, you think of someone that rescues someone at their worst. This week's Hometown Hero is a group that does that, but also looks at preventing people from ending up in those dark situations. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Tyler Green last Friday. He's the vice president of Austin's Army, a nonprofit looking to turn a negative into a positive.
And kind of be that bridge to folks that may not know where to start to get help.
In 2015, Renee Stewart and Tyler Green's friend, Austin Lawrence, died by suicide. Lawrence was a student at Beaver Local High School. Trying to turn a negative into a positive, they got to work creating Austin's Army.
Last year, it kind of made itself known through some help of the St. Clair Police Department and the FOP. Herman Potts was a very big contributor to show us what we could do and what we could be.
Tyler Green is the vice president of Austin's Army. He says they'd like to be a voice for those who are afraid to ask for help, a place to turn when you don't know where to go, and take the financial burden that can come with finding care.
And that's where we would like to step in and try to point you in the right direction.
Tyler himself is a veteran and has faced his own battles and lost 7 people he served with to suicide. He would like to see people be more proactive with those they love that might be struggling.
Kind of being more of a teaching moment and saying, you know, is this a red flag for suicide? Is this something that, you know, might trickle into something more? You know, there's not acting themselves. Where can I go get help, or where can I go ask, you know, these types of things? And that's where we would hopefully have that appropriate resource.
And they'd like to be a resource for people from all walks of life. Going forward, Green wants the group to get more involved in the schools.
It's almost like there's so much pressure on them to perform and to, you know, make mom and dad proud and make, you know, family proud and their community proud and all this stuff.
And on top of that, there's bullying and social media. Overall, Austin's Army wants people to know they're not alone and that we need each other.
Just to have somebody say, hey, how are you doing, and be genuine about it, and just being an ear to listen. And anybody can do that.
If you're a therapist or social worker or someone that thinks they could help Austin's Army in some way, or if you need their help personally, you can find them on Facebook or email them at austins_army@yahoo.com. There's also a link in the story on WYTV.com. They're also holding a paint and sip event next month. Sounds pretty fun, and it's for a great cause. You can also find that information on our website.